Members of the royal family, politicians and other dignitaries attended a service of thanksgiving at St. Paul's Cathedral in London in recognition of Queen Elizabeth II's 70 years on the throne. But while Prince Charles, Prince William and even Prince Harry and Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, were there, the Queen was not. Officials at Buckingham Palace announcing yesterday that she had pulled out of the event after feeling some discomfort. Our correspondent in London, Makin-Isherwood, has the latest on the Jubilee celebrations. Laura, good evening to you. Thanks very much for joining us. We understand that she's been watching the service and some of the proceedings from Windsor Castle. What were some of the other highlights that she would have been treated to from her vantage point?
Well, yes, she has. You're right. She's been at Windsor Castle since last night, where she was last seen lighting the first beacon that triggered more than 3,000 others around the UK and the Commonwealth also being lit to commemorate this Platinum Jubilee occasion, this celebration, and the 4 days of events that have been planned to mark it. Today, of course, there was that Thanksgiving service at St. Paul's Cathedral in London. We saw Prince Charles standing in for Her Majesty the Queen, there on her behalf, alongside his son, Prince William, and his wife, Kate, the Duchess of Sussex, and his other son, Prince Harry, and his wife, Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex. Now, this is the first time those two people, Harry and Meghan, have been seen in public, attending a public event alongside other members of the royal family since they decided to step back from the front line of royal duty 2 years ago. And so there were plenty of people who were looking forward to seeing them join the rest of their family today. There were cheers when they arrived at St. Paul's Cathedral. People obviously pleased that they had attended, but when they came out of that cathedral, there were some boos as well, clearly a mixed response from the crowd. In terms of highlights, there were plenty of prayers, of course. There were tributes paid to Her Majesty the Queen, the Archbishop of York paying tribute to the fact that she has managed to stay in the throne for such a long time and go the distance. So for her at Windsor Castle, this would have been a chance to look at other people paying tribute to her and see their appreciation.
Yeah, quite a formidable career and lots to talk about in terms of her own legacy. What can we expect tomorrow, Laura?
Well, tomorrow we're looking at a huge party outside Buckingham Palace. There's been a massive stage set up outside the palace gates there, and people have been putting their names in for a public ballot, with plenty of those, thousands of them, being offered a golden ticket to get access to see that party in the flesh. Of course, it's going to be televised for the rest of the United Kingdom, and there will be some top acts there, not least Diana Ross, also Duran Duran, and other popular artists at the moment. So there is plenty going on. And for the UK public as well, they're being encouraged to get out with their neighbours onto their streets and have their own parties to celebrate this huge milestone in British history. So it may well be that many of the pictures coming out tomorrow will be people with their tables out on their roads and parties and cakes all together sharing this celebration.
Laura Makin-Isherwood, thank you very much for the update. Appreciate that.